Hello everyone, I'm Masato Yuki here, and today we're going to be continuing the first Descendant. And if you see the release of this, it's been almost it's been over a year since I played this game. And I've made purchases in this game. So we're back. I decided to at least continue this. This is a game that I'm just gonna play when I really don't feel like playing anything else. We may not be playing Vesa, because I do not remember how to play the game. I wish I was lying. I generally don't. We are missing 6 achievements, which, those aren't my problem here. Like, I can get those 6 achievements probably within 10 hours. One moment. Sorry, I needed to join a Discord call because of I did not want to actually talk in game chat, if that's a thing. Okay, so we have a lot to check out. This game, it's been a while. For instance, we're checking our mailbox. Join the village Twitch shops until. I guess I'm gonna do this because I want that Descendant slot. Holy! Acquire all attached things. I should have logged in sooner. I probably could have gotten a lot more. I think I've missed a few things. But superconductive cooling material, superheated material, 2 million gold, 100,000 Kepler shards. Oh, I literally grabbed everything. Crystallization catalyst, dev paint items. I did not join the dev live. I don't know why I got that. More crystallization. Dia, energy, back to Albion. I do not know what that does. Don't know what those do. Back to Albion there. And steps forward. Okay. Descendants list.
Wanna feel a chill?
I'm just curious what that item is. What I mean by what item, it is this item. Here. The Descendant purchase ticket, minus. Yeah, we're going to ignore those. I'm gonna ignore all of these. Oh, use. Certain Descendant. Oh, acquisition info. And if I'm able to acquire this Descendant, which is why I wanted to stream, by the way, I loaded into the game, and I saw that I could get a free Descendant, and I'm just like, free? Like, yeah, this goes for 1 of 10 slots, but I'm...
Commencing operation. Ines Rea, Hound Unit. Commencing operation.
Hold up a second. Descendant module. Okay. Guide? Don't click guide. Gotcha. That paused the stream. Okay. Oh my gosh, can you stop pulling up Microsoft Edge? I really don't want to see it, okay? No, it's done it twice, okay. I'm clicking random buttons. Module. Equip recommended modules. I'm gonna equip the recommended modules, but I'm gonna remember what they do. It's been so long, I'm sorry. Changes. Oh my god. Things are falling when they shouldn't be falling because of bad decisions. Okay. Ignore me. Changes a skill that quickly dashes toward enemies, steals damage, and inflicts conductor path. Okay. Cooldown. Skill crit rate, max HP. Defense. When defeating an enemy, it still recovers. Skill effect range. Oh, that's what I meant. Equip. Save. Okay. My question is that this Descendant is level 0, but is allowed to use my best weapons? That's weird. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Inesrea, Hound Unit.
Nesria. Okay, I did read something online. Quest. Quest. Okay, quest.
Just say the word. I'll find out everything for you.
I am analyzing the void paradox.
Hold up a second. So, we've gotten even more? Jeez. Welcome back, Descendant. Complete. Yeah, this was a return. If we... What the heck do I get here? Oh, a random transcendent item. Okay. I'm sorry, a choice of a transcendent. This I can also get some cool stuff out of. Don't ask, I genuinely don't know either.
Inesrea, Hound Unit.
How do I... How do I leave? Change difficulty? Open portal. So as you can see, there are new areas since we last played. Let's head to Kingston. And we're just gonna play the game! We got a lot of, catching up to do. And I'm gonna use this character to relearn the game before I start playing with her. Equip recommended. There is equipment here. Yes, I would like to. What did it change? It changed those. Okay. Public, private. Basically, I don't want to play with others. I find it more fun to play solo play. And this game can be solo played, from what I've think so far.
The Vulgus have established a field power plant in the area. It seems to be linked to the Magister lab. It must be destroyed.
Wait, hold up. Do not shoot that or blow up that power plant unless you want it to explode. You need to detonate the circuits using a high voltage fuse. The construction floor captain will show you how to handle this, so listen carefully. First up, you need to find the facility managers among the enemy forces. They'll be carrying fuses. Once you get your hands on them, stick the fuses on the generators.
I like this character already. Okay. That's wrong.
That was the final generator. Ha! I bet they weren't expecting us to use the fuses like that.
Am I out of inventory space?
Descendant,
I
powerful
think-
reinforcements have arrived.
It's okay if I don't remind you what to do again, yeah?
I'm just going to designate all this junk. How do I oh. Anything that looks cool, okay, I'm just gonna leave in. That has a gold thing. If it has a gold thing, I'll leave it. It might be handy. Let's do gold. Okay, leave it. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize you could see attack go in your inventory. I forgot about that.
I've learned a useful tactic today. Thank you, Captain Harris. From now on, any Vulgus field generators we find will be handled using this method.
Purchase slot. Up to, oh. I wonder if there's a way to naturally get more equipment slots. Junk filter. Just designate all as junk. I have. Okay. Actually, get rid of everything. I'm gonna do the same thing here. I'm just gonna designate all as junk. Remove all. What's this do? You know what? Let's just go back to. Wait, what? That. Heck? Quest. Go back. Freda. What are collecting? Collectible coin. Own Descendant Glay. We do not own Descendant Glay. We cannot do that. Okay. Okay, frontline base in Vespers. Okay. What's funny is as I'm trying to runs underground courtyard. Where the heck is it? This says Goy enhanced cells. Library, Descendant. I do want to get, I believe it's Ultimate Freya. But the person we're trying to get is... Okay, we're on here. This will be a true test if our character is... If the level on our character matters so much.
This is Enzo. I have set coordinates for the scan drone. However, Volga's forces have been spotted in the area. If the drone is damaged, it may make this operation more difficult. I need you to eliminate all enemies within the operation zone. These ones may not pose much of a challenge, but another force is inbound. Prepare yourself.
We have guards stationed at the entrance. Even the Vulgus know that there is an Ironheart here.
That's the first something hasn't died over the
High-level enemy has been detected. Prepare for engagement.
Okay, so
Danger assessment, normal. Defeating this Vulgus will force the enemy to retreat.
Enemy forces within the operation zone have been eliminated. Great job.
did I get what I wanted? We got that. We got some brains, but we did not.
This is Enzo. I have set coordinates for the scan drone. However, Vulgus forces have been spotted in the area. If the drone is damaged, it may make this operation more difficult. We need you to eliminate all enemies within the operation zone. These ones may not pose much of a challenge, but another force is inbound. Prepare yourself.
They have guards stationed at the entrance. Even the Vulgus know that there is an Ironheart here.
Yeah.
High-level enemy has been detected. Prepare for engagement.
I generally, I like playing the game, but I don't know what I'm doing.
Target spotted. Danger assessment, normal. Defeating this Vulgus will force the enemy to retreat.
Enemy forces within the operation zone have been eliminated. Great job.
Seriously? I didn't get it? Oh, I have my final ability.
This is Enzo. I have set coordinates for the scan drone.
It's
However,
a 20%
Vulgus
chance.
forces
So
have been spotted in the
theoretically,
area.
on my third...
If the drone is damaged, it may make this operation more difficult. We need you to eliminate all enemies within the operation zone. These ones may not pose much of a challenge, but another force is inbound. Prepare yourself.
Did I get it? No, I didn't. Restart mission. I'm having fun. Problem. I guess I can. I'm just turning down the master volume. We're level 9 now. I see why they give you this character free if you're a returning player. I can complete the mission faster, guys! Let's go, we got it on our 5th attempt. Ooh, I like this character. She is a lot of fun. I forgot how fun this game was. For reference, I would occasionally install this game, go into it, check out the shop, buy something, and get off. I'm not kidding. Yeah, before I do. Let's do that and designate all as junk. Dismantle. I'm basically gonna do the same thing here.
Magisters are probably humanity's real home, don't you think?
Could I, okay. 400,000. I'm so glad I'm broke, everyone. Well, tomorrow we'll see her. Accelerate research content. Oh, that is an option. Okay. That's cool. See how I don't know who Eugen is? Yeah.
Hi there. What can I help you with?
$1,100,000. I think I'm just gonna upgrade this to 3. Enhanced module
Ask me
increase
anything about
HP.
modules.
How many module setting things do we have? Tracking off. Fellow. Fellows. Okay, how much module enhancement does he have? Subquest. Oh! We're gonna work on the main quest. I think that's a reasonable. I'll work on doing things that I think might be better. Firearm attack. Hold up. Oh, it's at 2,000. I'm like, why is that 2 million? But no. You have a lot of consumables and such. I do want Valby. I remember wanting Valby. But let's work on... Can I... You know what? I do want to do a void intercept battle. It has been so long. Actually, I'm gonna start one. I gotta make sure I have the items. Okay. The question is... Start private intercept. I'm curious how bad this is gonna go, because I'm perfectly fine losing. Just... Would prefer... Oh! My DPS is, So, my DPS is a lot higher than recommended. Literally everything else is... Don't go in here. Oh, this is gonna be funny. Void intercept battle. These were my favorite part playing back then. They were fun. It's dead! I killed my first boss thingy in ages. This went a whole lot better than I thought it would. But did they change that? I think they changed how you open those. No, this isn't Descendant skins. Ayo? No. Okay. Amorphous. A material found in Egress and the Void after a Void erosion incident. It can be opened in the ship's in the... Okay. Excuse me, where's that? Okay. So the Shaper is now here. Select the amorphous while shaping you require the components included in it. Infiltration, okay. If this doesn't take any time, this will be superior. While shaping, okay. Detail. This is superior to the old system in convenience. You no longer have to beat a certain boss to open your things, which I think is... I like that feature, like, for the fact of I thought it was like something cool. Like you beat the Void Intercept battle and you then get to open one of those, but it was inefficient. Because some battles can take you 5-10 minutes. Okay. What's that quest? Oh, Echo Swamp. Oh, we have not even done anything here yet. Okay. This is our first time in Echo Swamp. To be fair, I do not remember the story
Thank you
for the
for the
most part.
reinforcements. Recommencing the operation to hunt down Jeremy.
I've sent number 17
Oh,
of
we're
the
hunting
Colon
down Jeremy.
Special Forces to help with tracking Jeremy. Get the sit rep from Enzo and carry out the operation.
Because I haven't talked to Andrew yet. I think so.
This operation must succeed. All right, we've had some delays, but I'm happy to say we can now restart the pursuit. First things first, as we've lost contact with Essimo, and there are no other descendants who have the power to handle the battle, we had to suspend the search and blockade construction. I'm afraid we'll need a rescue operation for Essimo. He was deployed here on a mission to destroy a Vulgus facility, and we've lost contact with his unit. If possible, I think searching for Essimo while we continue with the rest of the mission is a good idea. While our operation was delayed, the Vulgus deployed their forces throughout the swamp. We think they sensed something was up with Jeremy. I got impatient, so I took command and attacked. But because the soldiers couldn't receive their orders in time, we nearly experienced heavy losses. After that, the Vulgus forces increased and rapid deployment of soldiers wasn't feasible. It seems Jeremy used this to his advantage and went deeper into the swamp. So starting now, we'll be focusing on reconnaissance to expand the search area. If you go on ahead, the soldiers will follow and establish a barricade. This will allow for much wider RK distribution, which will be an advantage in tracking both Jeremy's RK and the Ironheart traces. We have to overextend ourselves a little. We have no choice. Based on the intel from the guide, it's clear Jeremy has some kind of plan in mind. Apparently Jeremy's voice was captured through the Ironheart pulse. However, briefly that was detected. This is what was recorded.
I knew it, I was right. The Vulgus here have all been enhanced through superior DNA. The quality of this Kuiper's perfect, though it would have been good to secure both DNA and Kuiper in advance. Oh yeah.
You heard him, right? DNA, Kuiper. I have no idea what he's talking about, but I know this operation needs to resume quickly. The area where the guide picked up Jeremy's voice is a way off. We've got a long road ahead of us. This operation, we're all slowly sinking into this swamp. I'm not happy about it. Be prepared for unexpected combat situations. I leave the mission in your capable hands.
Okay. Let's start with this one. What are our reward potentials? That's what I care about. Oh, this is where we can get another one of the glitch.
Descendant, Enzo may have told you that Jeremy seems to be up to something. The Ironheart pulse
Oh, this is gonna be a
stopped,
tough battle.
which means he must have put it back inside the quantum storage box used by the Descendants. We can't allow Jeremy to take the Ironheart again. That much is certain.
Looks like we have no other choice but to go to the zone where we picked up his voice and investigate.
Don't you dare run away.
Powerful enemy has appeared. You should focus on the battle for now. I'll deliver the info about Jeremy to HQ. If they have any new intel, they'll send it to us.
That is nice, what we just got here. I just wish there was a easier way of just equipping recommended. But 15, 15, 17. Okay. We've yet to find anything over 15, so that's... $22 for this. And the difference is a lot more defense. I think that this is just better. We lose MP recovery. This is just overall worse. Okay. Ours is max shield. This one gives us defense. Okay, we're using this. Okay, not even bother checking. What's our quest? Complete battlefield missions. Oh, so we don't even need to do all of them. Although I do want to do the different ones.
Jeremy said that the Vulgus in this area have been enhanced with high-quality DNA. To analyze the differences between them and regular Vulgus, we'll need to secure genetic samples for comparison. I really hope this has nothing to do with the whole Colossus corpse. Go and collect Vulgus samples and place them in the supply box.
Ah, okay. So 2 gives 10%.
Great job. I'll
3
send the
gives
Vulgus
at least
DNA to
50.
be analyzed in Albion. Join me at the outpost for a moment. There's a lot to discuss concerning the Vulgus and Kuiper. Now, I know the pursuit is urgent. There's just a few things I'd like to highlight.
Fixing all his junk.
This operation must succeed. Regarding Jeremy's
Tracy.
defection, the plan is to capture him alive and carry out a detailed interrogation. However, after analyzing the characteristics of the Vulgus DNA and the Kuiper, I think we need to understand Jeremy's motives first, so that we can be 2 steps ahead of him. First off, from the Vulgus DNA collected here, we identified malignant cells, those which have been exposed to void energy. Well, we'd call them malignant cells, but for the Vulgus, they're more of a genetic enhancement. They give them higher bone density and muscle growth. And we've detected high levels of void energy in the Vulgus Kuiper you discovered. To humans, this affected Kuiper is highly contaminated material which cannot be processed and used for any products. But for the Vulgus, it is enhanced Kuiper. Can you see the connection? Both the cells and the Kuiper have been altered as the result of exposure to the void, and both are needed to create enhanced Vulgus. I'm not sure why Jeremy needs them, but I do know where we can find them. The Abandoned Zone. Throughout Ingris's history, it's been identified as the first area to be connected to the Void Dimension, and the worst source of contamination is located in Echo Swamp. That's where we need to go. We can either overtake Jeremy, or at least find traces of him. Huh? Hold on. That's the emergency comm signal.
Is anybody there? This is Essimo. We can't move. We're surrounded by enemy forces.
Essimo, what's your location?
I'm at the Abandoned Zone. I was sent here on a mission to destroy the Vulgus facility. But at this rate, I'll be the one being destroyed.
Like hell you will. Sending reinforcements right now.
Yep. We have to go help our bro Essimo. Like, the problem is I remember what happened in Kingston, basically. Because it's the first area, kind of not hard. Like, we did a couple things. I know it would be prologue, I remember that, but the places that I'm drawing a blank at are Sterile and Vespers. Like, I'm having some recollection of Vespers, but Sterile Land, I'm only remembering the gameplay. Axiom Plains. My question is, I thought there were a lot more areas since I last played.
This operation must succeed. Essimo! Essimo, please respond! Ah, damn it! We've lost contact. That wasn't much to go on. Right now, the only thing we can be sure of is that they're nearby. Actually, this works in our favor. This is our chance to rescue Essimo and track down Jeremy. I'll search for traces of Jeremy and the Ironheart with a guide. Please rescue Essimo and take him to the forward base.
I am definitely detecting a very minute presence of RK in this zone. I appear to be unable to transfer my consciousness into it. This narrows it down to 2 possibilities. Either this is Jeremy's RK, or the RK of Essimo, who is unconscious.
We can't miss this opportunity.
Descendant, this is number 17. SMO may be being held inside this facility. I'm going in. I won't be long. Hold the attention of the orders. There's a little bit of a pattern of the enemy forces. They may be waiting for reinforcements.
They might not be waiting for reinforcements. I'm on one there. I don't know.
Survey of the facility is almost complete. Hold on just a little longer. Likely that a bogus commander will appear. If you see one, eliminate them immediately. Enemy target identified. Doesn't seem to be a commander level. Take them out. Inner facility survey complete. No signs of SMO or any conflict. I'll need to search a different zone.
If we follow Essimo's traces, we should be able to find Jeremy as well. It's not that far.
The RK is fading. We must move quickly.
And we have something that does 16,000. So I'm going to equip this. Which leads me to equip recommended. Ten minutes or less. Oh. Wait, I wanna check something. It tells me, okay, it tells me it's season. I hope I don't take 10
Thick
minutes.
fog makes it difficult to carry out aerial reconnaissance, but I will keep trying. Please be careful. Vibrations nearby. The Vulgus are swarming in that direction. Our comm status suggests that the enemy has a wavelength jammer. If we destroy it, we'll be able to find Essimo. I still can't locate Essimo. Must be something else jamming the signal. Keep your eyes peeled. above you. That's a Vulgus command relay. It's a weapon that tracks RK and can be used to attack it.
Hey, be careful. Jeremy was able to get the drop on me because I was too focused on other things. Once the units finish charging, they'll become stronger. I know it's tough, but we need to destroy it before that happens.
Understood. We'll knock out the weapons. There has to be a leader among the enemy defense forces. We need to eliminate them to stop the defense units from charging. Another enemy squad is inbound. As Esmo mentioned, if they finish charging, we're all done for. The enemy keep replenishing their forces. We have to stop them from charging. Target the leader.
Thanks. Finally saved. I'm no use to you in this state. I'll join you later on.
Esmo, you're safe.
Thanks to you. Did you see Jeremy and his henchmen on your way
Let's
here?
go.
I'm not sure they know what they're after or what their next move is. I'll brief everyone. Gather round.
$18,900. 15,000. Nope, we don't have anything else. I read 19,000. Equip recommended.
Isn't the smell of gunpowder the best? As you know, my mission was to remove the source of the contamination in the abandoned zone before it spread to Albion. Where you rescued me, near the pipe there, my unit and I were looking for the source of the contamination connected to that pipe. We were on the verge of finding it. But the soldiers in my unit started getting sick, one by one, from some unknown disease, while the Order of Truth seemed to be getting stronger by the day. You know I have a sensitive nose, right? Well, my soldiers and the enemy smelled the same to me, but their symptoms, how the disease affected them, were the opposite of each other. It doesn't make any sense. Once I figured that out, I didn't just sit on my butt. I mobilized all of my men who were able to move and scoured the nearby area. That's when they turned on me. I knew I shouldn't have pushed them so hard. Jeremy showed up, and you know what that idiot said? Albion considers all of you to be expendable. Follow me, and I'll give you power. Let's take down Albion together. It sounded like a bunch of hogwash. But then he took out the Ironheart. And it was the first time any of us had seen something that had seemed like just a rumor. To be honest, it was also the first time I'd seen the real thing in person. And even I thought it was pretty extraordinary. Though because I'd been connected to the guide from the start, I didn't fall for Jeremy's speech. But when that bastard said what he needed for his plan was nearby, One by one, my men pointed their guns at me. What did Jeremy say it was again? What he needed? That's right, a seed storage. And I knew the source of the contamination was there too. My nose told me. You're planning on going to the seed storage now, aren't you? In that case, focus on finding Jeremy. Destroying the source of the contamination, the seed storage, was my original mission. I'll try and recover, and get back on track with that as soon as possible. I'll make sure to blow up whatever it is Jeremy is trying to get his hands on.
Thank you, Osama. Start private operation. Echo Swamp. Kills are crucial in combat.
We've secured the airspace above the operation zone. I'll leave you to handle the interior.
Enzo has minimized external interference. We should be able to better focus on our objectives. Descendant, we need to determine what the Vulgus are doing inside the cave. We need to know why the items that Jeremy is pursuing are inside, as well as what they are. As Jeremy is not linked to me, there is no way for me to know what he is planning. We must stop him before it is too late. Esima warned us that the Vulgus here are stronger. Please be careful. The enemy is using a narrow tunnel. We need to break through.
We need to get the Iron Heart back.
That's strange. The enemies stationed at the entrance appear to be intact. Jeremy must have been able to evade them. This must be the high-density Kuiper that Jeremy mentioned. By human standards, this is contaminated waste. It is also identical to the substance mentioned in Alzarok's autopsy report.
What? So what you're saying is Jeremy took it?
There are no access records on this terminal for anyone aside from us. That is all I can discern. We must explore deeper. I will focus on detecting pulses from the Iron Heart. It seems the Vulgus have established a large-scale Kuiper refinery here, concealed from the vigilant eyes of Albion.
Just the idea that Alzarok exists is proof enough for me that we can't allow this to continue. We will finalize the detonation of the facility while you eliminate the enemy forces.
Powerful enemy units have been deployed to protect the Kuiper. Please be on your guard.
We're getting rid of the Kyber.
Based on data analysis, the high-density Kuiper produced in this cave was used to enhance the Vulgus who occupied this zone.
The Vulgus made a lot of effort to enhance their forces. I admit it. Essimo was right to follow his nose.
The question is, why does Jeremy want this? The substance cannot be used by humans. There are no signs of Jeremy here either. It may be because of the contamination. No. The density of the Kuiper is too low for that.
Jeremy was after high-density Kuiper and didn't touch any of this. Check the total amount of Kuiper within the facility.
Is Albion still interested in the Kuiper I refined? How surprising.
There is a larger Kuiper deposit on the other side of the facility. But you should focus on eliminating the enemy first.
Move to the operation zone. Ooh.
The scale and density of the Kuiper on the other side of the facility is enough to create Alzarok-level Vulgus for centuries. It probably contains a high level of contamination.
What? Okay, everybody get out. I'm going to blow it to hell right now.
Oh, don't blow it up yet. Jeremy might still be inside.
Enzo is correct. We have not found any evidence of Jeremy at any of the other Kuiper deposits so far. There may be signs of him on the other side of the facility.
The guide is right. Jeremy will probably be after the Kuiper with the highest density.
I'm so pleased that you came to this in person, Descendant. I'm curious about the effectiveness of the enhancements to my forces. Would you be so kind as to test them for me?
This Vulgus commander seems to be saying we are the first to arrive. Descendant, we must secure this area before Jeremy can.
Thank you, Descendant. I understand the additional hyper-density required to enhance my regular troops. Now, time for your reward. A damp, dark place like this is perfect for refining. But it's even better for decorating the walls with your insides as I rip you to pieces. What do you think of my proposal? Just you wait. You'll be an excellent source of nutrients for the tree of truth. What a wasted opportunity to give the tree of truth the taste of Descendant.
So we did half the
It
mission
appears
done, that's
that
nice.
there is another more important zone to the Vulgus than this one. Thankfully, Jeremy did not progress that far. We must destroy this place before he can obtain the Kuiper. If we destroy this location, there will be no suitable zone for Jeremy to obtain high-density Kuiper from. Should he look for Kuiper in and outside?
I probably should have listened to what the guide was saying before into Albion.
Did I tell you earlier that the Vulgus are after the Tree of Truth? There's only one tree in this swamp that deserves that kind of title. I can take you there. After I demolish this facility, that is.
Essimo and I will handle this. Can you report back to Alpha in person? This intel is sensitive and we don't want to risk Jeremy listening in on any comms. I'll send you the rendezvous point shortly. Essimo, wait up.
Master rank up. Yes. We did it. Awards. Echo Swamp.
The success of this operation will lead us to victory.
Jeremy has got hold of Vulgus DNA and contaminated Kuiper? Well, the bastard always had a special interest in the Vulgus. He was always praising how much stamina the Vulgus had, their power, their technological prowess, and the possibilities that they unlocked through genetic improvements. I didn't want to discourage him as he was doing useful research into the enemy's capabilities. But I can't deny his obsession made his teammates uneasy. There was an incident where he captured a Vulgus production facility. He argued that Albion also needed to create artificial soldiers. The Colon Counterintelligence Unit investigated his research and seized his records. He was sent to the detention center for a time as a result of what they discovered. He was nearly expelled as a Descendant. Wait. Once he's acquired the Ironheart, there's no reason he won't go ahead with his plan. I wonder if that's why he studied the autopsy report on Alzarok so carefully. He's likely after more than the quantum storage box containing the Ironheart. We need to examine all records involving Jeremy and any of Albion's supplies. All right. Now that I understand the gravity of the situation, you may return to the field. I entrust the capture of Jeremy and secure retrieval of the Ironheart to you.
Demolition of the seed storage has been completed. Rendezvous point sent. No matter which way you look at it, it definitely is the Tree of Truth. An encrypted call. This is Enzo. Identify. Wait. Is this Jeremy?
Probably is.
Modules will make you stronger.
The mid-air menu, right?
Welcome. You're here for modules, right? If all modules were the same, I'd be out of a job, right? Welcome to the
Rifling
Marshall's lab.
reinforcement. How in the world is my thing fit? Oh my gosh. 21,000. This is 20. Okay. Anything out of the 19 that's a different, because we want to have 3 different damage types for the sake of things. And this is 20,000. Okay. And that has freed up how much? We have this 36 one, which gives us less. No. 34, same. I know, we have a 44 right here. This one gives us that's worth grabbing. Equip recommended. Apply. Oh, we finished this chapter completion. Oh gosh. This is Lepic, Ultimate Lepic. AJ. Okay, so it's for certain characters. Okay. Okay, so we're going to we get less defense from this. Okay, nope. Oh, it's 33 here. We get more defense, shield recovery, and I like my MP recovery rate modifier. The extra defense would be nice. This might mean quests. Our main quests involve. So I like how our options are do a pre-season quest or season 2, episode 1. I am going to do this quest.
I'm pretty busy, but if it's free... Okay, I've switched to a public channel as you requested. Now answer our questions.
Hey! Who is this? If it isn't Alpha's little bit... I mean, the Descendants.
We'll be asking the questions, Jeremy. What is your location?
I was just about to thank you guys. I'm inside the seed storage, which you guys so kindly cleaned up for me. Thanks for taking care of the Vulgus. I was able to swipe some highly concentrated Kuiper and organic matter, all because of you.
When did you...
Idiot. Did you forget what I can do as soon as you couldn't see me? There were so many blind spots. Until SMO blew the place up, that is. I don't know why you're all making such a big deal out of this guide. She can't guide anyone. She couldn't even find the Ironheart when it was inside a quantum storage box.
Jeremy, have you thought about surrendering? Think about the lives of the innocent soldiers you've influenced.
Don't you think our bigger concern should be the future of humankind? I'm sick and tired of the incompetence of Albion's military commanders. Actually having the Ironheart, which we worked so hard to get, why are we so fixated on using it on the dimensional wall? Do you really think this fight will end just because we closed it? Even if we stop the Colossi from coming, how do we plan to deal with all of the remaining Vulgus and Ingress? We have more casualties daily than there are new recruits. You think Descendants will make a difference? Huh. Even if we can clear an entire battlefield, do you really think that's enough to turn the tide in this war? You're deluded.
Yes.
Descendants are just as vulnerable as the rest of Albion's soldiers. We're all mortal. And if the Magister's equipment breaks and our arcade runs out, Descendants will be nothing but frail human beings doomed to die. But the Vulgus, they continue to advance even as we speak. The Ironheart makes them even stronger. Humanity needs to be stronger, and I know how. I'll soon show you. Just you wait.
Jeremy? Jeremy! Damn it! There's no way he would have taunted us with an encrypted call that can only be accessed from a short range. I'm positive he's looking for something near the tree.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm ready to blow it all up.
SMO, if the output of the machine installed on that tree is correct, half of the swamp will be blown away. Please calm down.
This is so frustrating. I'm going crazy. We need to take full control of the area around that tree.
As we can't track Jeremy visually, I've installed a sensor. The moment he sets foot near us, it will activate. It looks like the enemy is also tracking Jeremy, so we'd better capture him first. You need to defend the sensor, Descendant.
Eliminate.
Jeremy's attacks on the enemy, we're now caught in the crossfire. The sensor must be protected at all costs. We need to eliminate that Vulgus. strong, but you have to keep it at bay. I'll keep the sensor operational until we find Jeremy. The sensors are operating normally, and we've seized all the Vulgus' supplies. Let's get back to the outpost.
Early composition.
We need to wait for Dr. K to contact us about the next operation anyway. Do you need anything? Supply? Ah, speak of the devil. She's contacting me now. Kate, I'm receiving. The supplies I sent are the ones seized from an important Vulgus facility. We identified them as being highly likely to be targeted by Jeremy, so we went after them first. There's 3 supply boxes worth.
These are genetic materials used to create Vulgus bodies. If Jeremy wants to emulate the process in the Alzarok report, these are the core materials he'll need. But did you say 3 boxes? Only 2 have been delivered. Was one intercepted by the Vulgus?
What are you talking about, Kate? The delivery speed for Albion supply boxes is too fast to be overtaken by standard transportation. Wait a second. Jeremy. His RK abilities. He might be able to grab a supply box mid-air. Damn it. This is the emergency response system. A supply box on its way to Albion has been intercepted. Last known location is in the northeast. There is a high chance that Jeremy grabbed it. He planned this.
Oh man, you've given me everything I needed. You have my eternal gratitude. Don't worry, I'll put these supplies to good use.
All forces, I'm sending the last known coordinates of the supply box. Move out.
Is Jeremy trying to make a pet Vulgus? That's disturbing.
I have a different theory.
I'm curious what this is, so I'm gonna go. Never mind, I don't feel like it. Not when that. And this, like, I want to do this area and I want to call it. Because that's before we usually did, like, one big area, if I'm correct. I have no clue whether.
Descendant. Jeremy has everything he now needs. Void energy, highly concentrated Kuiper, Vulgus DNA solution, and the Iron Heart. All of these were used by Aemon when he created Alzarok.
Are you saying Jeremy is creating a super strong Vulgus that will obey him? I would have expected bigger things from that traitor.
Perhaps, as he already has RK, he may be attempting to fuse his own body with that of a Vulgus, spawning a new being. Those of Esimo's men who were won over by Jeremy were strongly taken by his words, fully believing what he said. However, there is one thing Jeremy hasn't been able to obtain yet. An energy output intense enough to activate the Iron Heart. Fortunately, I do not detect any facilities in this swamp with that level of output. However, if there are any Colossi remains in this swamp in fairly good condition, they may still retain an immense amount of power. And there would be no need to infiltrate an Albion or Vulgus facility. I suspect the remains are exactly what Jeremy is after.
Ah, if that's so, that's good news. There aren't any usable Colossi remains around here, so we can finally catch our breath.
Actually, there is one. A while ago, there was an executioner which failed in an intercept attempt and ended up somewhere in this swamp. This is Vulgus territory, and I wasn't in a position to go after it at the time, so I left it.
Ah, damn it. I guess there was no way of knowing it could be used for this. We need a find the location of the remnants. I'm gonna blow them up so that nobody can use them.
Number 17, suspending stealth search and converting to support mission. The enemy is on high alert. Jeremy must have riled them up. They're trying to obstruct our pursuit. We must eliminate them quickly. Arriving. Prepare yourselves. Low-rank enemy leader has emerged. Taking them out will force the enemy to retreat. Operation complete. Colon squads will spread out and continue their search for Jeremy.
Okay, we reached level 15, which is nice. Wait. I thought I just... did the extermination one. Oh no, it's just complete 3. Okay, so... we have clay code. Honestly, just continuously doing the one we just did.
Number 17, suspending stealth search and converting to support mission. The enemy is on high alert. Jeremy must have riled them up. They're trying to obstruct our pursuit. We must eliminate them quickly.
How did I die? Oh, that's my health bar. I'm looking at the wrong bar for my health. I'm looking at the bottom.
Enemy reinforcements arriving. Prepare yourselves. Low-rank enemy leader has emerged. Taking them out will force the enemy to retreat. Operation complete. Colon squads will spread out and continue their search for Jeremy.
How did that even take me? Basically 2 minutes.
Number 17 suspending stealth search and converting to support mission. The enemy is on high alert. Jeremy must have riled them up. They're trying to obstruct our pursuit. We must eliminate them later. Enemy leader has emerged. Taking them out will force the enemy to retreat. Operation complete. Colon squads will spread out and continue their search for Jeremy.
All units assemble at the shared location. Based on the intel collected during the operation, Jeremy is heading for...
Wait a sec. Isn't that Corell's ship? Why the hell is it there?
$20,000. Yeah, we have 21 here, so let's just cook this, 'cause that's 22,000. That's 25, okay. Holy heck, that's 30,000. What's funny is I'm not even, like, I haven't been using my equipment the best I can. Dang it, okay, well this is so worth it.
This operation must succeed. Jeremy, if you can hear me, respond. Jeremy, don't do anything stupid. If you claim to still be a Descendant, then it is your duty to not let Corell get his hands on the Ironheart. It's not too late to turn yourself in. If you do, we guarantee your safety. Jeremy, respond! We can't wait any longer. SMO and I will deal with the incoming Volga's forces. You need to head to the location of Jeremy's signal.
You have enough ammo, right?
Blue Beetle. Ultimate Valley. Echo Swamp. Collect transit. Drop that.
Karel's ship has stopped midair. Guide, are you getting any readings?
The void signal being generated by the remnants of the Colossus is compromising the sensitivity of my bandwidth.
Damn it, the enemy are swarming on this side too. I won't let a single bastard through, but you'll have to take care of whatever's inside.
Jeremy, the Ironheart, and the soldiers. None of their fates are certain. Don't look back, Descendant. Keep moving forward. Now that Karel has arrived in person, the Vulgus are fully prepared. Unless we destroy their alarm, they will continue to alert more enemy troops. If we don't destroy it, it will endanger not only us, but Enzo and Essibel as well. I will try to extract the signal.
Go.
The signal has been interrupted. Disrupted by something. Jeremy may have placed the Ironheart back into the quantum storage box.
Surrender now, we can protect you. I repeat, surrender now.
Oh no, we need to move faster.
Yeah.
Morel's ship is leaving. Guy, what happened to the Ironheart?
I'm still unable to track the Ironheart due to its void signal. I cannot detect its pulses. There are bodies ahead. It's the soldiers. Vulgus ambush. Focus, Descendant. These were the soldiers under Jeremy's command. They are all dead.
Okay. I'm noticing how underpowered we are now. At least in health.
Another descendant. You are mine. Lord Carreno's orders were to
take care of any descendant.
Descendant.
Only one more left.
I can detect traces of Jeremy on that Vulgus. You may be able to find out what happened here.
What in the world is this?
They wouldn't chase us this far, right? Focus.
What? Are you scared right now? This is nothing. Huh?
Nothing, Jeremy.
Down!
I hate Jeremy for running and abandoning his team. But I give him this, at least the Ironheart isn't gone because of it. So far. That was nice of Jeremy to play soldier out of mission. Oh God. I feel bad for Jeremy now. Because at least he didn't just hand it over, right? He put up a fight. A heck of a fight at that. I wish we could have played as Jeremy. He would have been probably my favorite Descendant to play as, and the one that made me sick the most. But he needs one more, and he'll win this war with ease. So, the final Ironheart. How are we going to take back this war? Because if I complete this, I will have a weapon that does a lot of damage. Which won't necessarily be fair. Which is why I've been avoiding doing that. Okay. What's the bonus shop? Oh, this is all free stuff. That's cool. Yeah, by no means am I going to do the main quest. Void Vessel.
Were the commander's explanations confusing again? Descendants. Enzo and Essimo are at the scene. They're trying to get things under control there. Alpha has had to take some leave, but he has received full progress reports for all operations. All that effort to find the Ironheart, only to lose it again. In the past, Alpha had Jeremy court-martialed and sent to the military detention center. But he still had faith in him. He is a Descendant after all. But now, with the second Ironheart, Alpha needs time to recover. Having a discouraged commander can demoralize troops on the front line. Unless we receive special orders, we must carry on with routine missions and await further developments.
HQ, we have detected anomalies in the void, requesting an intercept battle.
Damn it! This isn't a routine mission! Descendant, you better go to Seneca. HQ will try to deal with any unexpected situations.
Classification type Dead Bride. Closing in at an unexpectedly high speed. HQ, requesting alert status to be raised to immediate response.
Have you completed preparations? Descendant, Jeremy's actions caused the remains of the Executioner to send a signal into the void. Unstable materials were stimulated by the Ironheart, and I'm sure Jeremy had some void energy in his possession. I think that must have reacted with the Ironheart, sort of like jump-starting it. Dead brides have always been bonded with Executioners. I believe this accounts for their immediate reaction to this signal. We don't have much time. Please, intercept Descendant. The space-time fabric of the void is extremely illogical.
I have enough DPS by 9,000. My HP is nowhere near hyper. Oh. Void intercept battle. I don't think I'm ready for this fight yet with her. At least not by myself. Were we supposed to lose? Interesting. Echo Swamp. Records. Void intercept panels. The Infernal Walker. What's over here? Oh my gosh, it's the flipping loading screen. I'm sure if I go there, I'll probably complete it, so.
Modules will make you stronger.
We
Ask
need
me
skill
anything about
concentration
modules.
+4. Doggos. I want doggos.
Welcome to the
Skill
modules
insight
lab.
+4.
Modules will make
Better
you stronger.
concentration +4. I'm curious about something. Unique ability. When special attack button is pressed. Why don't you try, Brad, with our new weapon? I'm not gonna use this sword, okay? Any of the weapons I get that are above my level, essentially, I am not going to touch. Okay, I'm nearly doing this because it completed the quest without prompt to, and I want to test out the sword at least once before I throw it in the storage container for the rest of the time. My problem isn't even the death drive. It was Okay, so it has its downsides. The sword isn't all powerful. Okay. I am going to throw the sword in a storage container because against anything that isn't a void intercept battle, we'll probably turn it into a pincushion. But there is something I want to check. Growth, enhance modules. Okay. Yeah, there is nothing that can match that, okay? It's all a 47 weapon. Most of these are 30 now. If I somehow manage to complete this and get hack this sword, yeah, no, I'd never use it. I'd never equip recommended module. There are 2 descendants in particular I'm looking for. I believe it's this one. Ultimate Freya. But the manageable one is Valby. Amorphous pattern 16. We're missing a lot of stuff, but I do want Valby. Valby code, yeah, premium ETA. We have at least something for her. Vespers resource boxes. Okay, so basically need to farm a lot. I'm not gonna even begin to think of those. But doggos. Vespers hunting dogs. Well, I'm gonna end it here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. This has been fun. I can't wait to continue this game. Here and there and here. But we'll probably be playing tomorrow because another new character. And yes, I'm gonna try and level them up a little more evenly. But when we get stuck, I am not continuing until I beat Dead Bride, for instance. Or I get shown that Dead Bride's not what I need to do. But currently, I think that I should do Dead Bride. Oh, the fucking. Did I distract myself? I'm not reading all of these. Guide visual. What the heck is this? I'll try that another time. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed just checking out quests for more. Any main quest that, like this one, I can go do this quest. I am not going to do it by any means. It is a season 2 quest, and I don't want to get ahead in the story. We'll continue the preseason and such. But I hope you have enjoyed. Have a wonderful day.